Is this type of connection possible in the workplace? I mean, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something you want in your workplace?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So indulge me for just a minute. If you would, I'd like everybody to just take a breath and close your eyes. And I want you to think of a moment when you felt deeply and inextricably connected to another human being. Just go back to that moment and remember. Where are you right now? What do you see? Who is there with you? What do you hear? What are you saying? What are they saying? And what do you feel? Your hands in your lap, or if you're comfortable, you can put your hand on your heart. Just sit into that feeling for a moment. What does it feel like to go back to this moment of deep, authentic connection? Go ahead and open your eyes. Who would like to share what came up for them? Maybe just one word that comes to mind when you go back and revisit that feeling of connection.
Joy.
Joy. Joy. Anyone else?
I was thinking like calm or centeredness, like there was no
Calm.
anxiety or expectation about what was happening. It was just happening and being present.
Yes. Presence.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Peace.
that. Peace. Calm. Presence.
Safe.
Safe. How often do you feel that in your workday? I know many of us have anxiety, worry. My own husband this morning, who's an executive with the healthcare system. I have this many things to do today and I have to make this presentation, right? We have so much anxiety. And so thinking about these moments of this peace, this calm, the connection can bring to us. And what I know from my experience is that we're better together. That moments like the ones you just remembered can and should be made at any time, even in and maybe especially in our business. I'd like you to think for a minute about a client that you have, or maybe it's a prospective client that you'd like to work with. And you know you have something in common with this person, but you've chosen to sort of keep the personal out of business to stay professional, or maybe even just to stay safe. Can all of you think of someone that you know you probably could have a deeper connection with? Now, suppose for just a minute that people do repeat business with other people that they know, like, and respect. We've all heard this before, right? So what is one thing that you might share with this person? Maybe it's a personal anecdote, a story that you know could begin to create this type of connection that we're talking about. What came up for you? Andrew, did you think, can you share something you might have thought about? There's two Andrews. So
That's right, yeah.
Side by side.
That's right, yeah.
House.
That's like saying just like a sense of just a positive feeling,
Yeah.
which is not something you always get. I mean, you've got to put yourself in the mindset.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, it really helps.
Yeah. Can you think of an actual person that you would like to do business with, or that's your current client, and something you know might kick off this deeper relationship or this deeper connection?
I have to think about that a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think with what I do, I mean, if you can kind of get that first at bat
Yeah.
to earn, like I said, to earn their trust and
Right.
to kind of prove it. I think once you can do that, then everything else can hopefully take care of itself. But it's, kind of working your way to get that, to build the trust and build a relationship.
Yeah.
And get to know each other a little bit more. I think that's the key.
Yeah. Which is time,
Right.
right? It takes time. I
Right.
think any
Can
of
I
us
tell
who
a
have-
story on Andrew?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I connected Andrew with another person and said, hey, I think you guys ought to meet. So then they end up meeting, and then I get an email back from the person I connected him with, and he said, yeah, actually, my brother was the first recipient of his family's scholarship.
Wow.
And so you
Yeah.
shared, you
Yeah.
probably started talking about that a little bit somehow.
Yeah.
Shared about your brother, shared about the scholarship, and then all of a sudden, mean, there's a really personal connection now that you didn't know that you had. So,
Right.
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
if you had not talked
Right.
about that,
Right,
you'd have just been two mortgage guys having a conversation
Yeah.
about houses.
Exactly.
Whatever. You know?
Which,
which is great for about 5 minutes.
Which, by the way, that's such a great example. Thank you, Jill. Because, by the way, it's not some gut wrenching.
Right.
You know, I went through this,
Yeah.
right? I mean but it's still personal, and it still
Sure.
took time. It took trust,
Mhm.
and a certain amount of vulnerability just to think somebody would care
Right.
about your